We start in Superior for a free community event. Mama T Smoke and Eats is sponsoring the fun this Saturday at their restaurant. There will be live music, a bounce house, and of course some good food. They'll be serving up chili, corn muffins, and candy until supplies run out. There will also be a costume contest at 4 p.m. The fun starts at 2 and all are welcome to attend. Next we head to Virginia, Minnesota for the annual Youth in Action Make a Difference Conference. This year's event will be held on November 18th at Iron Trail Motors Event Center. It's an all-day free event for students. 7th graders and up are invited to learn more about student resources, participate in fun activities, and earn some prizes. In addition to the keynote speaker, there will be several breakout sessions with Youth in Action student leaders. We'll have that registration link on our website. And we wrap up in Washburn, where WisDOT is hosting a public meeting tomorrow to discuss an upcoming road project. Construction work will take place on Wisconsin 13 from Washington Avenue to Superior Avenue in town. The meeting will be from 5 to 7 tomorrow at the club. There'll be a short presentation at 5:30, and attendees will also be able to review maps and ask officials about current plans. The project will include redoing the concrete, replacing the curb, gutter, and sidewalk, and updating all intersection curb ramps. We have more details about this project on our website. And as always, if there's something going on in your neighborhood you think we should know about, send us an email and it might be featured as we take you around the Northland, city by city.
Not just